helmet is now ready to make the black lines, like the one here on the top. But before that, I'm gonna make this silver, how to say, monster decor on the top there. Everything is really gonna paint. I see now I made this one a little bit too big to compare to the one was on the picture there, so I have to make two new ones. So let's see if this one is better on the size, and it is. This is actually looking really good. As I said earlier, this helmet is double chrome here on the top, and this sticker is so big it's really difficult to make it stick, because as you can see I always get too much tape everywhere, but I will manage. I am not gonna lie, to paint one helmet is okay, but when it's two helmet, we're gonna have the same design like now, and then you have to do everything 2 times. I really hate it. I really hate it. Like always, before I start to paint, I have to check that the type is sitting where it should be. You see here now. So let's take this one off and see how it turned out. I have to be careful when I take off her now, so don't take off this blue line there, because this is gonna stay. Come on. As you can see on this one, it's a hard solid line, which is getting thinner and thinner and thinner. The thickest is there, and then it's fading on the inside of it. So what I did now I masked here a solid line. Now I'm gonna paint this completely black. Then we're gonna take off the top blue line there, and this one of course, and fade it out. And we're gonna take off this blue liner. So there we have the results. That's exactly how we wanted to have it. Now I'm gonna do the same there, 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 and on this side on both helmets. Then that was also done. Next step now is to make the shadows down there, and it's also a little bit shadow around here underneath the green, also underneath this X. There you see I paint a light shadow, we're going to be underneath the green. When I took the tape off now, some of the paint from with there, there and here. This I have to repair now after I put the first layer of clear coat. But now we're gonna take off these blue lines, the first one I put on. Then we're gonna finally see how cool it is. I have now removed the tape on the second helmet, and black is going off in the same place. For sure it's something when they made the helmet with the carbon, it's some silicone there on these helmets. But this is actually a worse problem. Look at this, the sticker took away the shadow. Oh, this is so much work. What I have to do now, I have to use this one, try to take the shadow away there, and paint it again tomorrow after the clear coat. I managed to get most of it away, so tomorrow I have to mask this again and make a new shadow. But I will manage, I will manage. Next step now is to look at all the green places. Here you can see the drawing I made in the beginning. Now I'm gonna go over with my whisker and I'm gonna remove it just like that. This I have to do now on every green line. Here we go. Next step now is normally to paint the name on the helmets, but it's getting late, so I put the clear coat now, and then I paint the name and make the reparation and everything tomorrow when I'm gonna sand down the clear coat for the new layer of clear coat. Bling bling and all is forgotten when your eyes go bling bling and all is forgotten. Yes! Finally time for the clear coat, boys. Now I painted one layer of clear coat. Now I'm gonna let the helmet dry for 6, 7, 8 minutes. Then I'm gonna paint one more layer. Then both helmets gonna stay on dry completely till tomorrow. It looks really nice now, eh? So, it's a new day. It's the third one, and the helmet are now looking like this. The clear coat is dry, and now you can see it's glossy. Now we're gonna sand this down with water paper to make it matte, and then we're gonna paint the name make the reparation, it was not good yesterday. And we're gonna paint clear coat again. The water paper I have here, I have had it in water there. Then we do like this, and we start to sand it down. And the reason why we do this is because you can see here now, between the green, white and black here, you can see this edge. That's not really nice. You can also feel it with your finger. But when I sand down here now, like I did here, it gets really smooth. And when I put a new layer of clear coat, it will be perfect. It's only one thing was important with this. When you do this, you have to be careful on the edges here on the helmet and other places that you don't go through the clear coat and into the color, because then you have to do reparation again and stuff, and this takes a lot of time. So this job is actually a little bit difficult. Boat is sanded down. As you can see here now, I put the 3mm fine line, the blue one, exactly on the top of this green line where I put it first time. And now I'm gonna fade out this with black, and I'm also gonna make a nice shadow there over the A. So that's one piece is repaired. Now we're gonna take this masking. I just finished painting a little bit harder shadows here. Now I want to have harder shadows underneath this one in the white, green and white there. So I made now the Max logo again, and now I'm gonna fit this X over it and make harder shadows underneath here. Now I masked this X perfectly on the line, like that. I am not sure if this is going to be nicer actually. I am just giving it a try. But if it's not nicer, I cannot remove it now, so I have to do the same on all the helmets anyway. I think it looks better. We just have to make a little bit harder shadow here now, like we have on this side of the green line. Also here, on the left side of this line. Then it's going to be looking real nice. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Now I masked up this green line because you see the white paint have been fading underneath my tape. So now I'm gonna repair this too. Finally, it's time to paint the name. The name is actually a little bit difficult because now we have different bottom colors here, and half of it gonna be red and the rest black. So first thing I'm going to do now is paint a little bit white here to make the same bottom color all over. You can see I didn't cover it 100% with white here, but that's because I don't want to put too much paint in now, because then the edge is going to be too big between the name and the old paint. There we go, red is painted. Now we're going to mask the Max and paint black in the R, T and E and N. Here we go, this is a difficult part of the job. I have to put... So we're ready for the final step before we're gonna paint clear coats. We gonna go to war, yeah, without failure. Now is it actually time to paint the second layer of clear coat. The second layer of clear coat have not been drying for a few days. And now you can see it's no edges between the color, it's just glossy and really nice. And now you thought maybe I was done with those two helmets, but I'm not. The black is not going to be glossy. This we have to turn into matte. So with this tape now, I have to mask up all the black perfectly on the edge of the green line. I'm done masking everything. On this one, the green here going to be shiny. With this one, at this helmet, this green also going to be matte together with the black. Then I have to sand down the black a little bit, but I have to be really careful, like this here. There I mask the red from the MOX. Then I have to drag it this way because this tape is really easy coming off. Matte clear coat is ready. It's only a few seconds ago since I painted it, and you can see now it's glossy, but when it's dry it will be matte. This one starts to dry a little bit, you can see, start to get matte. I would like to say finally, it's done. I'm done with both helmets. All the tape is off, and you can see now the black is matte and the white is glossy and the green. Really nice, or? It will for sure be more than good enough for Maxime. Or what do you guys think? I like the top here with the silver and the shadows there. Also when the black is matte, that's a crazy lot of work like I showed you. On this one we keep the green also glossy there. Not so easy to see it. But yeah, there they are. Now I'm done with this vlog. This was a really long one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm gonna do more of them. But next time I make a vlog of how painting helmets, I will try to make it a little bit shorter.